Selamat sejahtera, saya Darshana Belaga dengan matrik nombor 10 DDT 21F2039. Hari ini saya nak present tentang problem vistas subjek network design. Okay, soalannya Alia Sufi Enterprise Company's network has been enhanced. So each of the department got many of new hires. In order to solve the network problem and increase the network's ability, the director make the decision to hire you as a network designer. Based on information gathered from the manager at Alia Sufi Enterprise, you must prepare a proposal for the network requirement that the customer requires, design hierarchical network architecture, design IP addressing, and also create an equipment list to meet internet work requirement as mentioned in company requirement. Design the core, distribution, and also access layers depending on company requirements using the IP address which is 192.168.1.0/26 network address. For the purpose to set up the network, you must select the appropriate types of cable and the necessary quantity of network hardware. Place and device where they need to be, such as printer in the program department, a server in the accounting department, and a printer in the sales department. Next, we have to create project timelines and budget estimate for software and hardware device using a Gantt chart. We have to make a network maintenance and downtime implementation strategy. Prototype testing with simulation tools can be used to verify a network design in terms of application response time, throughput, availability, and also regression. Okay, the task is you must prepare a network design proposal and develop a prototype to validate the concept in a group of no more than 4 students. The following items should be included in your proposal. So we have to build subnet and topologies that meet the requirements. Document the assigned IP4 address in the addressing table which is 192.168.1.0/26. Okay, now we have to create IP addressing and also subnetting plan. The 192.168.1.0/26 network offers 64 total IP addresses. For efficient distribution, subnetting will be used to allocate appropriate IP ranges for each department. For accounting department, we have 40 hosts. The network ID will be 192.168.10. Subnet mask will be 255.255.255.192, and host range will be 192.168.1.1 until 192.168.1.62. For sales department, we have 30 hosts and the network ID will be 192.168.1.64. The subnet mask will be 255.255.255.192 and the host range will be 192.168.1.65 until 126. And for programmers department, we have 15 hosts. The network ID will be 192.168.1.128 and the subnet mask will be 255.255.255.240 and the host range will be 192.168.1.129 until 142. For technical support, we have 5 hosts and the network ID will be 192.168.1.144. Subnet mask will be 255.255.255.248 and the host range will be 192.168.1.145 until 150. And the Wi-Fi for 100 staff, network ID will be 192.168.1.160. Wi-Fi for 100 staff, the network ID will be 192.168.1.160 and the subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0 and the host range will be 192.168.1.161 until 254. Manager office will be 2 hosts and the network ID will be 192.168.1.252. The subnet mask will be 255.255.255.252 and the host range will be 192.168.1.253 until 254. So for the configuration, we have to configure the router first, and then we have to configure gigabit Ethernet. Same goes to switch. We have to configure the switch first. Uh, we have to enable, and also we have to set up the host name, and then we have to configure serial interface. For wireless router configuration, we have to set up wireless router for WC area. So the SSID will be Wi-Fi underscore WC1. We have to enable the DHCP, and also the IP pool range will be 192.168.1.160 until 254. And then we have to configure PC and also printer. For PC, the IP address will be 192.168.12, and the subnet mask will be 255.255.255.192, and the default gateway will be 192.168.1.1. Next, we have to test the connectivity, which will be, we have to ping the each other and also network device, including the server and also printer. And then the estimated budget for software, which will be, we need network monitoring software. The price will be 11,250 ringgit Malaysia, and we need backup software. The price will be 4,500 ringgit Malaysia. And then we need operating system and also firmware upgrades, and it costs ringgit Malaysia 2,250 ringgit. And then we need security software, which is firewall, something like that. It will be cost 6,750. And finally, we need web server software, for example Apache. The Apache will be open source and also free. It will be cost around ringgit Malaysia 900. For hardware device, we need core router, and it costs 9,000 ringgit. And then we need switch. We need 2 switches, and each switch will be 6,750. And also we need access switch, which 2,250 ringgit each. And we need one wireless router, which will be cost 1,125 ringgit. And we need 15 PCs. Each PCs will be cost around 3,150 ringgit. And we need printers also, 3 printers, and each printer will be cost 1,800 ringgit. And we need 1 server, and the price will be 13,500. And also we need cables, and the cables will be cost around 2,250 ringgit. And finally, we need network interface cards, which will be cost ringgit Malaysia 1,350 ringgit. So the implementation plan for maintenance and downtime network, the regular maintenance schedule, weekly, we have to backup of configuration files, system health check, and also firmware updates, which if it needed. And monthly, we have to detail inspection of hardware, software patches, and also reviewing security logs. For downtime plan, we need to notify affected department at least 7 days in advance. And for backup solution, we have to ensure data backups and service redundancy. And finally, testing post maintenance, we have to verify network function and user access immediately after the maintenance. So for installation method, we have used the packet tracer. So that's all from me. Thank you.